and a very good morning to everyone. My name is Muhammad Akil Irfan bin Halil Anwar. My matrix number 01DDT 18 and 2004. Today I want to present about malware, obfuscation technique, and countermeasure. If you can see here, this is the topic our today. So, firstly, what is obfuscation? Malware obfuscation is a process that makes textual and binary data difficult to understand. It helps adversaries hide critical words, not as string, a program used because they reveal patterns of the malware's behavior. So the example of the string will be the register keys and infected URLs. Last point. Authentication may involve encrypting some or all of the code, stripping out potentially revealing metadata, renaming useful class and variable names to meaningless labels, or adding unused or meaningless code to an application binary. So this method consists of constantly or readily incomprehensible character string using an algorithm that will decode the data when the code executes. Why obfuscation? Okay, I list four. That's why we need to obfuscation technique. The first point is to make it harder for attackers to get access. The second one is this software can be present in various forms like antivirus, Windows Defender, ad blocker, and so on, which is detect this malware and stop it at the perimeter. The third is malware analysis can also analyze the malware and identify important information like strings. The fourth, obfuscation techniques such as boggling strings can sometimes be used to reverse engineer obfuscation. So uh, when we use obfuscation technique, the uh, attacker get more time to get access to the information. So this is why we need the obfuscation. Next is malware obfuscation technique. Okay. Malware obfuscation technique. I list the four malware obfuscation technique. The first one is exclusive or people call XOR. XOR is the most commonly used technique for obfuscation in malware. Also, it is very simple implement and can easily hide the malicious payload from getting detected. The second one is the most popular one is the base64 encoding. In base64 encoding, the encoding function takes three characters and string them with each other to obtain the 24-bit string, and this string is broken into four chunks, each of 6 bits, which is then translated into one of the base 64 characters. The third one is instruction change. In this instruction change technique, malware writers after instruction code in the original code, resulting in change in the appearance of the code while the behavior of the code remains the same. The last one is the crypters. Crypters usually obfuscate the source code and hide the original code by cryptographic algorithm, so the original source code cannot be reverse engineering. So this is the sum of the example of the malware obfuscation technique we can use to protect our data of information from the attacker to gain access. The next is perform simple encoding. So this is I listed three for simple encoding. The first one is chaser chipper. The chaser chipper is the one of the earliest known and simplest chippers. It is a type of substitution chipper in which each letter in the plain text is shift in a certain number of places shown the alphabet. For example, with a shift of 1, A would be replaced by B, B would be become C, and so on. So, in a Caesar chipper, I would like to give an example. The text we want to give is apple, and after we use Caesar chipper simple encoding, the apple will be shift will be shift to such as apple. The A will shift to P, P will shift to A, P will shift to C, L will shift to D, E will shift to Y, like this, like that. So the attacker will confuse the code that we use. The second one is the base64 encoding. Base64 and with error uh, symbol equal or any of the except base64 digit. A until the equal is a padding that indicate the numbers of actual bytes of data in the last 3 bytes. Okay, so base64 encoding use the input like f00 and uh, we have to use the binary to transfer it. So the like after we the base encoding, the code will be changed to the uh, base 64 digit. So the last one is sort encoding. Sort is a binary operation. It is denotes as the symbol. The Boolean table for sort operation look like this. So when we use exclusive sort in cryptography, this is the sum of the example when using sort encoding. So the some example of this. The plaintext is 00110101. So we will put the secret key 1110011. So we need to the system will calculate and convert it to the ciphertext. So the the number the code will change to 110101110. So the code will be encrypted so the attacker cannot access or confuse to gain access to our information. So I think that is for today. So thank you for listening my present. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. Thank you. See you again.